Hi, this is Grammy from Grammy and Grandpa Read, and today I have a book for you called Katie, the Candy Cane Fairy. In a gingerbread house on Lantern Lane, decked in red, white, and green, lived a singer, Katie Candy Cane, Fairyland's Christmas queen. With her fairy sisters, Crystal and Glow, she worked throughout the year to perfect their famous festive show and fill each song with cheer. The secret behind the fairies' fame, the music and sparkle and lights, was extra special candy canes with magical red and white stripes. But then one winter's morning, Glow noticed something weird. Overnight and without warning, the candy stripes had disappeared. The shows were in their planners and rehearsals were nearly through, but with no stripes to create the glamour, what would the fairies do? Crystal said, if we use our brains, how difficult can it be to put on a show without striped canes? Let's give it a try and see. But with no flash and fizzes or musical magical stuff and a lack of sparkles and whizzes, it just didn't feel good enough. So fairies jumped on their motor trike and raced to Holly Kane's store. I'm totally out of stripes, Holly said, and I know I can't get any more. I've got canes in gold with sparkle stars or silver with hearts and dots. I've got a few in blue and purple too. Look around, I've got lots. But just one thing I have not got, and that's without a doubt, is any kind of cane with stripes. I'm totally, completely sold out. Katie's poor head was in a spin. Her brain was in a tangle. The fairies had to think again to see things from a different angle. So they searched their house for their stripedy things, for hats and scarves and socks. They wore them together with stripes and on their wings, and their stripediest party frocks. But as hard as they tried, things did not improve, would not bring back their sparkling groove. When the day of Christmas show came around, the fairies had done all they could. But without their canes, they feared it was bound to be boring and not any good. Outside, the audience stood in a line. They just couldn't wait to get in. The sisters hugged and said, "It's time. Let's take a big, deep breath and begin." Alone on the stage, the fairies sang, softly at first, then stronger. Slowly, they saw the joy they could bring. They didn't need canes any longer. There were no fancy sparkles, music, or lights, just fairies singing their parts. But there was something special that winter's night, a magic that comes from their hearts. As they finished their show, the audience cheered. It was a wonderful night. The fairies bowed, then stepped outside and were met by a magical sight. Candy cane stripes hung shining bright like ribbons from every tree. They filled the sky with twinkling lights as far as the eye could see. Katie could barely believe it. Then from behind the Christmas tree, Judy the garland fairy cried out, "I'm sorry, it's because of me. I wanted the trees to be beautiful and sparkling like your show, so I took your stripes without asking. I've caused such trouble, I know. What you did was wrong," said Katie, "but you tried to do a good thing. And tonight we've learned we don't need our canes. True sparkle comes from within." Judy joined her friends in one last song as it started to gently snow. The fairies gathered and sang along. This was the best ever Christmas show. Katie's Christmas show was saved by courage, love, and caring. And that night, every fairy felt the joy that comes from sharing. Oh, I hope you like this book. Please subscribe to our channel and like the video.